Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. The Bobcats will kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Southern Miss's offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and third down is coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Snagged in the middle. It's Mims. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. On the move. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Golden Eagles are on the move. To the air on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. After the misfire, now on second down. On the run, it's Clark. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this third down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Trying to beat the D deep. Picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. And you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
First down for the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Takes the easy one to the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And the Bobcats will punt it away on fourth down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it. Move on.
He's off to the races. And he's brought down after a huge completion. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They're going to run it. Makes him talk to the hand. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after that completion. To the air. It's Rodemaker. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Dalton. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A field goal attempt from here would just be 48 yards, but they'll try to move the chains on fourth down and short. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
That's reeled in. It's Williams. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Pulls and throws out the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
And that's a great example of this quarterback having intense confidence in his own arm talent. That was not an easy window to throw into, but he had the ability, and he knew it.
Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
The incompletion brings up a second down. Quickly complete. Strikes the blow. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man.
And there was no question in that scenario. That's where the quarterback was going. He knew he had his receiver in a matchup that he liked, running a route where he would find himself open. Nice job between those two.
A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The pull and throw off the RPO. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Texas State. And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Texas State, 7. Southern Mississippi, 0.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page. And they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to throw, it's Rodemaker. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Golden Eagles want to pick up the tempo. Out of the gun, they give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. DB's right up on the receivers. Looking for room, it's Clark. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And you just won't see a more effective punt than that, out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. The Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged on the outside is Keith.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in zones. You got to get him involved.
Running back searching for a hole. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw, it's Rodemaker. Got his man in the middle. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
Southern Mississippi.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He's looking for an open man on 2nd down. He fires one deep down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. Fires on the move. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks, it's 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
To the air, it's McLeod. Lets it fly. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Well, you've also had some miscues on offense, big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. On 2nd down, just keeps firing.
And listen, the quarterback drops back. He's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They'll try the run. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision, nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. After trying the running game, let's see if they do it again on 2nd down. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There have been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
The Bobcats will call on their punt team. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide out in motion. Looking to pass. It's Rodemaker. And they got him for the sack.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. You got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Hey, nice job by the offense there, attacking the middle of the field. Excellent route, finding the soft spot in the defense. Nice job by the quarterback putting it right on his guy.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. The play action fake. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
And the Golden Eagles have enough for the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
They'll try again on 2nd down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Heath. And the ball slipped out. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
First down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Finds a man in the middle. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? The defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Way to stay ahead of the chains.
He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Running to the left. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. And the pass is intercepted. Touchdown, Texas State. And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Rodemaker. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third down, he drops to throw. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets to first down. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. The Golden Eagles are rolling down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. But this is just the type of field position this offense wants. They'll give it to the back. They make the stop, and they give up 5 yards on the run. It's down to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
That makes the score. Texas State, 28.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Texas State. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to throw, it's Rodemaker. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Simmons. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Looking for a productive play on first down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He'll take a deep shot here. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
Quick completion to the right. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He makes a catch, and they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with the lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take it.
And the Bobcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Texas State, 42. Southern Mississippi, 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time...
On the sweet spin, and he's free. And he was on his way, gets it all the way to the 38. That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. He wants to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw it again. Wide open downfield. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party now. A late touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
They'll give it to him again. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they've put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays from this offense.
When you know you have a team outclassed,